This is outside of Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News, Virginia, where a 6-year-old student shot and wounded a Virginia teacher during an altercation inside a first-grade classroom.
Yo, I want to see this kid's parents.
Grizzly, this is Grizzly 2. Interrogative. Are we clear to use our criminal heritage laws?
This afternoon, where police said and school officials said a 6-year-old in a first-grade classroom shot and gravely injured his teacher, a female in her 30s. The 6-year-old was taken into custody.
So this whole thing was pretty much due to a verbal altercation between the 6-year-old kid and the teacher. So the first thing people are going to want to ask, how did this kid get access to this firearm? However, I think that's the wrong question to ask. So the main point of interest should be this kid's parents. Who is this kid's parents, and what type of firearms training or responsible gun ownership have they been instilling in these kids while these kids been living with them? Okay, so obviously this kid had took or stolen this gun from a parent or guardian. And personally, I don't think the parents are responsible gun owners. What I do think is this kid comes from a low-income neighborhood, and the parents had a gun or whatever lying around the house, and it's something that he wasn't really used to. In most cases, what I've seen from my perspective, kids that's used to seeing guns and having a responsible parent that owns guns, that is the key word here, responsible parent that owns guns. The kid usually look at the gun and they just go about their day. The gun is just a regular tool or item in the house. And I say that because I'm from a low-income neighborhood household. That, and also my parents was either too afraid of guns or guns wasn't allowed in the house. And if I would have seen a gun back then, I probably would have got curious and picked it up and probably tried to use it. Now, the school should take part in taking responsibility for this. How big of a problem the politicians today make this issue out to be? We should have metal detectors in front of every school. It is sad how easy it is for somebody to just walk up in the school with a gun in a book bag and just do whatever they want to once they get access. Meanwhile, we got our president with all of his security and all of the guns that surrounding him, keeping him safe, while your kids are at a school unprotected. Now, I also think the parents should get locked up or something should happen to them as well, because there's no way you let a 6-year-old take one of your guns to school and have that kid shoot a teacher. This is crazy, people. And we should be blaming the school and the parents and or guardian of this situation. But like all things, of course, they're going to try to push more gun control because gun control is the problem, and gun control this and that right there, right? Okay, guys, remember to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I make more videos. Hey, I've been J Mavericks 1, and I'm out.